What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. So we have a data download which did input the brand new banner that is going to be arriving for part 3 of the anniversary period, which is going to be from the 9th of March, which is when the treasure map ends, all the way until the 16th of March. So throughout that entire period is when this Sugo Fest is going to be active. One thing I do want to note though, is that this particular banner doesn't seem to have step-ups. I don't know, I've just noticed it right here, because typically old banners, you know, you'd have like the little thing, the little gold bar you could press, and then it comes up with all the steps. That is literally not here, and of course with this new update with the tavern, I absolutely hate it. They don't show the event information until like the day of the Sugo Fest. It is horrendous. I absolutely hate the way that they do this stuff, man. But really weird, right? There's going to be 2 separate parts, and they're going to be available at the same time. And look, just looking at the banners, you can tell what the major difference is here. So part 1 of this particular banner is going to be including a bunch of different characters, including limited rare recruits, special time characters such as the summer waifu units from the duel, from the Blitz battle, whatever it was. Also, you've got treasure map rare recruit characters. You can see the Perona in the background and the Robin. You've got the limited rare recruits. You've got support units as well. You've got support Sengoku and support Sabo. Both of those guys are really good, dude. So look, we will go through this banner really quick, and I'll just give my opinions on it. But if you guys go back to when I was complaining about the actual anniversary Sugo Fest when Kaido was obviously being released, I did mention one of the ways that they could have improved the banner tenfold is if they included limited rare recruits and support units. That would have made the actual anniversary banner so much better and so much more valuable for people to summon on, especially because there wasn't any global first characters. That would have been the perfect time to just chuck all of those units in the banner, give people an opportunity to pick up some characters they wouldn't be summoning for normally. And now they've done this. So they've done a part 3 banner, or part 3 of the anniversary, to just have this banner here. It's very strange. Very, very strange. So let's go ahead and talk about this banner first. Now, for some reason, they've got Shirahoshi Manshuri featured as like the main banner unit here. I don't understand why. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. But they're going to be featured on the banner. Now, we don't actually know what other characters are going to be featured here. These are just the ones that are on the banner. There's likely going to be way more that are going to be here, but we'll have to wait and see until the actual news post goes live. I really hate it because we get the data download, but we can't see the information, dude. Not a big fan of that, but if we go here, we can see some other characters that are boosted. Now, this Sengoku, holy shit, dude. This Sengoku is insane, especially if you own the Luffy Law Duel unit. Now, the main reason for that is because with his support ability, he only supports Trafalgar Law, so it still works fine, but he'll go ahead and state that once per quest, when the support unit uses their special, he will go, or it's when they use a damage dealing or HP reducing special, then he'll go ahead and change all character slots on your crew to the character that the support unit has. So the really cool thing about that is that you can still activate it when you're in the Luffy form, and this will still proc. But the really cool thing is when you switch to Luffy or Law, they get themselves a guaranteed matching slot. And then when you use his special ability, he makes quick and dex slots beneficial. And this support ability, making all your orbs either quick or dex, they're going to be beneficial. So that's a fantastic ability. But on top of that, he also provides a 0.7 chain boost for 1 turn. So with Luffy Law, and you switch and then use the special, you're getting 2 times attack, 2.5 times orbs, a matching orb to your whole team, and you get a 0.7 chain boost just with a switch and a special activation. Like, that is bonkers. That is so much damage from one special activation, and it also goes through barriers as well with their switch ability. Dude, this is very, very impressive. I love this Sengoku, but it's just the fact that he's a support unit, and there aren't too many opportunities where you're really going to be spending gems on a banner like this. So Sengoku's there. You've also got this Higuma that came out with Treasure Map. Was it Treasure Map Shanks? It might have been Treasure Map Shanks. I think it was. So look, he's fine, but he's not amazing. He does actually super evolve as well. This is his 5-star form. Do they actually have his 5+? Yeah, that's his 5+ form. You can get his skulls on the unlockable missions. We have this Perona, who was a Treasure Map rare recruit during the... Was it, who was the Treasure Map unit? It was Boa Hancock, I think. Yeah, so the Halloween Perona. Great artwork, by the way. One of the better artworks in the game. She's okay. You've got Log Ace returning, dude. That is massive. If you guys have Quick Whitebeard, but you don't have this guy, man, I feel for you, because this Ace is so good. Now, personally, I haven't used him too much as of late, but I remember when Quickbeard first came out, like, this guy was like a must-have on that team. But since Quickbeard's Super Evolution, you know, the fact that he, as a base multiplier starting off at 3.25, it definitely helps him out. But look, Log Ace being here is a really nice incentive for players. Who else have we got here? We've got Limited Rare Recruit Marco, who came out relatively recently, so if you don't have him, he's going to be available here as a rate-boosted character. Again, the rates will be interesting for this banner, considering how many, like, special time characters are actually here. I don't really know how they're going to be handling the rates. That will be interesting. You've also got Carrot, who is a pretty good unit as well, another Limited Rare Recruit. And then this Charlotte Pudding is returning as well. She was a bikini unit that was like a Limited Rare Recruit sort of thing. She's not, like, overly amazing, but I know some people out there are big Pudding fans, and look, she's going to be available. What does she do, actually? She heals, reduces attack down by 5 turns, all enemies' resilience by 5 turns, and adjacent slots to matching. Okay, so it's not bad. Driven Cerebral. Look, she's okay. I definitely think the Limited Rare Recruit one, the Psy Wedding Limited Rare Recruit Pudding, is much better, but she's not bad. This guy's also making a return. That's pretty big. This kind of was from the, like, rehash of the V2 Admirals Blitz battle. He's actually really good. So he's a 1.75 conditional boost against defense down enemies. You need to have 4 or more quick or Psy units in order to get that to activate, but that's still not bad. That's not a bad condition in very, very specific teams. He also resists paralysis and attack down by 5 turns, and he's also, that conditional boost activates for 2 turns as well. So, like, he's a really good unit. Very odd as well that he's actually a Free Spirit character. So, Free Spirit kind of is very interesting. And he does have a support unit, a support ability. Once per quest, if the supported character uses a special, massively reduced defense for 1 turn. Not terrible either. So that kind of being there, dude, this is a good banner. If you are a player that likes to collect some of these units, or if you are missing some support units, limited rare recruits, and you have spare gems, I don't think it's a terrible idea to summon here. If you are free to play or you don't spend many gems on One Piece Treasure Cruise, I would steer clear from this banner. Again, you should probably be waiting for double Legend Raid Sugo Fest. I know many players are waiting for Sober Mask and Luffy Zora to come out. We'll talk about the Luffy Zora stuff in a minute, but yeah, so this banner's here. And then for part 2, this one looks to be more of like, you know, if you want a specific legend, this looks like the best one to go for, because look at the rate boosted characters you have here. You've got Big Man Kaido in the back, you've got Luffy Law, Sabo Koala, Vivi Rebecca, you got the slashers on the left hand side there. No one really cares about those guys, but everyone else on that banner is fantastic. So yeah, you've got Sanji and Judge, who is great for Kaido teams, by the way. You've got V2 Zoro, V2 Mihawk, Luffy Law, who, as we said before with Sengoku, that's a really cool combination, but if you already have Luffy Law, then, you know, Sengoku is pretty good. Sabo Koala, still a very powerful legend, even on Japan, mind you, still very, very good. Next, you've got Vivi Rebecca. Douglas Bullet is boosted as well. Dude, what is this banner? Stampede Luffy, bro, don't even. And then Kaido, of course. Dude, this banner's crazy. Again, we'll have to wait and see what the rate boosts are like. If the rates aren't bad, which we'll have to wait and see, but if the rates aren't bad, I would say, you know, doing a discounted multi, we can see the first multi here is discounted. Perhaps every single multi is a 30 gem multi, and that's why there's no steps. Maybe, I don't know, and maybe, I don't know, what if it's like, if it's only legends from like the past 12 months of release? That could actually be, that could be big. That could be very, very big, considering some of the characters that you could pull. Wow, okay, we'll have to wait and see, of course. We don't know the full information. We'll have to wait for the banner to actually release in the news. But that seems like a very, very good way to try and tempt players into pulling here. We'll have to wait and see. But as I said, if you are free to play or you don't spend many gems, you should stay away from this banner, in my personal opinion. Now, before we end this video, there was a minor data download last night, like really, really small, because it actually input the brand new island that we're going to be farming for part 3 of the anniversary, which starts when the treasure map concludes, which is a Luffy and Zoro event. You can see there's a 30, a 40, and a 50 stamina fight island, and you can see Luffy and Zoro are the main boss character. You can actually drop support medals from this event, which we already did know that from the website, so dropping support medals is humongous, and I do think that if you are running quite low on these support medals, you should definitely, you know, try and play this event as much as you possibly can. Not only to try and rank up and get good rewards, but support medals are so rare. Like, the only way that you can really get them is when, you know, they ever have gem sales with them, or when they return the Neo Colosseums. Those are the only ways that you can get them. So I do think that them being here is a fantastic idea, and, you know, as I said, you should farm them up, because support abilities are becoming more and more important in the game now, and because of that, you should pick up these medals for sure. So, yeah, there's a 50, a 40, and a 30 stamina. Of course, when it comes out, we'll have to play through it. This is not an event that is actually debuted on Japan at all, so we don't even know what this event does. We have to go through it blind, but luckily we have 0 stamina before you first clear it, so that's a really, really nice thing. Means that we can actually test out teams and, you know, test gimmicks before we clear it. You know, means we don't have to waste a bunch of stamina for it, which is great to see. Now, something else I want to quickly brush over before we end this video today is that data download which did input the island with the Luffy Zoro event. Weirdly enough, they actually input the entire batch of the Luffy and Zoro characters in the game. So Luffy and Zoro actually start out at 2801 ID, and then 2810 is the final character of that batch. So they've put in Luffy Zoro with his unevolved and evolved. They also put in Sober Mask, the Frankie, the Usopp, and the Carrot. They're all here. All the characters are here with their 4, 5-star and their 5 and 6-star versions. Typically, when they introduce a character that is a boss character that is not in the game yet, they will only usually put that boss character only. For some reason, they've put in this entire batch. Now, this does not mean that the batch is coming now. I know a lot of people on Twitter were getting very, very excited about that. But no, I'd say hold your horses. That's definitely not occurring right now. Well, as we can see, this is the banner that's actually coming out. So, as I said, we'll have to wait and see what the actual banner is going to be looking like. We'll have to wait for the news time for the actual information, you know, to see what the step-ups are like. You know, it does say 30 gems, but there are no steps. There's no guaranteed legend steps, which is a little weird. But we'll have to wait and see, of course. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of me breaking it down. As I said, I think you should stay clear of it. But if you are that type of player that likes to summon for the limited rare recruits or the support units, then this is the banner for you, for sure. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video today, and if you guys did, make sure to leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.